Hello ladies and gentlemen, Kat here. With the RLCS coming to a close this weekend, and lots of drama surrounding Psyonix's handling of the livestream and proposed rewards, as well as their new announcement, I thought it would be a good idea to discuss a few things that have been brought to the forefront of Rocket League recently. To start, let's talk about the fan rewards. Many people were gravely upset after watching the entire weekend and receiving nothing for their time, and for some good reason. The main issue isn't the fact that not everyone was entitled to a reward by watching the stream, but rather the way Psyonix marketed the idea of rewards. This is straight from the Rocket League website. Fan rewards are not guaranteed for every viewer, but the longer you watch, the more chances you have to get these limited drops. The keywords here are, the longer you watch, the more chances you have to get limited drops. However, that didn't seem to be the case for most people. The drop rate for rewards felt extremely low, and even if you received a reward, it was likely that you would get a decal which is similar in value to existing very rare decals. To fix this issue, some Redditors have suggested that they should have made the RLCS decal a guaranteed item for anyone who watched the stream, and it should have been universal for all cars, not exclusive to the 3 most popular ones. I completely agree. Anything outside of that would be up to chance and depend on how long you watched. I myself had a very weird experience with the reward system. Having watched the entire weekend missing only a series or 2 each day for personal reasons, I ended up with 5 drops, 2 toppers and 3 decals, but received none of them until Sunday, 4 of which I received all at once at the end. Why did I receive 4 drops at once? If I was being rewarded properly, why were they given to me at the end? Maybe in this case it was some sort of bug or I accumulated many drops over a short period. I don't know. All I know is that many people have had a negative experience with the whole ordeal. Not only are some people upset for not receiving a reward, but some people, myself included, are disappointed with the way Psyonix used the rewards as a way to inflate viewership. At least that's how it appears to be. If you were watching during the weekend, you can plainly see how that affected the stream. Please correct me if I'm wrong. On Friday at the start of the first official series, there were roughly 80,000 people watching the RLCS live. To my knowledge, that alone was greater than any point in either Season 1 or 2. At its peak on Sunday, there were around 175,000 viewers. But giving people an incentive to participate and not follow up on it adequately is not a positive way to be successful. Some will argue that if you watch the streams, it should have been for the games, and not the rewards. While that is the case and true for many of us, we were still led to believe in part that we would receive something for our time while watching, and for a handful of people it ruined some of the experience of the event. I believe either the system should have been altered more, as I've said before, or Psyonix should have communicated more clearly across all platforms how it would work. On to the next big topic, the update. Here's where things become even more gray and fuzzy. Sunday, Psyonix announced another large update coming this summer to commemorate the 2-year anniversary of their game. This update includes things such as a new free arena, custom goal explosions, customizable supersonic trails, customizable engine sounds, the end of competitive Season 4, and a new crate with 2 new import battle cards. While I am excited for more customizable features in order to make the Rocket League experience more my own, there are certain aspects about the update that bug me. One issue in particular that has stuck with me since the introduction of the Turbo Crate is the abundance of cosmetic updates and what they entail. By cosmetic, I mean the frequency that crates have been pushed out recently. I understand that Psyonix is a company and needs substantial income in order to continue business. For them, the crate system is what probably drives most of their revenue now. However, with that said, there are issues with constantly giving out new aesthetic items and changes. With the growth in the number of crates, it takes a considerable amount of time to gain the new items when past items from not long ago still may not have been acquired yet. As a consumer, it's better to receive new things and let them settle over time than it is to receive a continuous flood of new things, because it soon becomes to feel overwhelming. We don't have much of a chance to breathe. For this reason, I believe that the crate vault system or crate retirement system that will be implemented this summer is a good step in the right direction. It will allow us the time to appreciate the crates and items we are given without worrying about what new cool thing will appear next month. Lastly comes the debate on the 2 new import battle cars. Since the introduction of the Endo, Psyonix has started a trend where imports are no longer reskins of existing cars in the game. I personally don't agree with that kind of business model. If they continued making imports as reskins, I don't think it would be as much of a problem within the community, considering those cars already exist, but mostly only having visual differences. However, having brand new cars in crates restricts certain players from gaining access to them because they either can't or won't spend money on keys to gamble for a chance to receive one of the cars, or potentially trade for them. A handful of others have expressed their disdain for the new cars not being DLC since they aren't reskins. I can agree with this, but only to a certain extent. Someone in a Reddit thread made a very good point on how to compromise for the new imports. If they made the base model a non-painted version and sold it as DLC, it would give everyone access to the cars at a reasonable price. On the flip side, if someone wanted a painted version of that import, it could be included in the crate as a crate exclusive. This gives everyone easy access to the car, and those who want a specific look or color the chance to gain one while still putting money into the crate system. With all that being said, I'd like to end this video by saying that I am not doing this to hate on Psyonix or bash the community or the game itself. Quite the opposite, really. I love this game. I've been playing for what will be almost 15 months now, and despite the ups and downs, I can't think of one reason to genuinely dislike this game. I've had a great experience so far and hope for that to continue. It's allowed me to meet some of the most amazing people and have a bunch of new friends that I never thought I would ever meet, and I'm super grateful to have some of the close friends that I do now via Rocket League. Psyonix themselves have been one of the best developers I've seen in recent years, doing their best to listen to the community and create a fun experience for all players. It's a wonderful game, and I want to see it thrive, not falter and end up in a trap as it becomes more popular, like Overwatch or League of Legends. Hopefully my words, or the words of others, will reach out and have some sort of positive impact on the game, or the community as a whole. That is all I can hope for. With all of that being said and done, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later.